Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss 5 ways to get more money this week. That's right guys, I'm talking about free money, assistance, grants, all types of programs out there. So if you want to know how you can get all this money, honey, you already know what to do. Stay tuned, your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you and I enjoy doing it. Now guys, you know the pandemic has turned this country upside down, but the good thing of it is a lot of states have started to receive that money from like the CARES Act, the American Relief Act, and fortunately for us, they are now starting to put this money into good use. So if you did not watch my videos this week, then you might not know that there's some programs that's going on out there. And first and foremost is in North Carolina. Okay, PD Pablo, what's up, North Carolina? They have right now where they are giving away $335 if you have a child under the age of 16. Now guys, they have so much money allotted that once they decided to do a state auditor's report, they said that, hey, 6% of that money had to either be sent back because people were not signing up for the application. Now guys, this is $335 per household. What in the world, what is stopping you? What could be so important that they're trying to give you a free stimulus, okay? I mean, they were able to go ahead and give money to the hospitals. They were able to give money to the schools. They had other relief programs, but this money right now is sitting there unused. So state leaders say, hey, the big reason why the money was not used and sent back is because, you know, maybe people don't know that they qualify. And that's why I'm here to give you the information. So I'll have it linked down below, but it is the extra credit grant. It's $335 per family. You must have a child under the age of 16. And they did go ahead and extend that application until May 30th. So, I mean, if you want the money, it's out there, okay? I'm just saying. I wish I was in North Carolina. Where you at, PD Pablo, okay? Turn it around, do what you need to do, okay? But you must live in North Carolina for 1 full year. You must have a child under the age of 16 as well. So, hey, there you have it. If you want to know when you can actually receive the money, the checks will be sent in the mail beginning about mid-June. So as long as you apply before May 30th, you can still get your check in the mail. And they have like frequently asked questions as well on the website. Now, number 2 is the disaster cash assistance. Now, this is for if you are in Washington. Beginning on April 9th, they decided to go ahead and open up this program once again. I think we talked about it last year. It was done through the Department of Social and Human Services, and this was for an emergency cash assistance to help people meet their immediate needs. Now guys, at this point, anyone was eligible. I mean, it didn't matter if you had a social security number or not, okay, my darling. It was open up to all Washington families without children or with children, and if you meet the income and the resource limits of the program. Now, the cash assistance, it does ranges depending on your household size. So I think for a single person, it was like $323 or $360. Girl, it was $300, okay? And then if depending on your family, it went all the way up to $1,200. Now, the new legislation states that people who have received the disaster cash assistance previously, you may still reapply as well. Like, they got this money, okay? They're trying to get this money out to people. So, I mean, at this point, you apply and let them tell you that you don't qualify. Now, don't be doing none of that fraud stuff, okay? I'm not trying to get you clink locked up and then I have to bring you some resources. But girl, if you can, go ahead and apply. Now, the money will be delivered on your EBT card, or they'll send you an EBT card in the mail, and it already have that cash assistance on it. You can go to WashingtonConnection.org, or you can even call customer service, because a lot of y'all want to call at 877-501-2333 as well, and they can complete the entire application over the phone. It takes about 20 minutes. Now, for the next program, no amount of money can bring back your loved one, but if you want to be compensated for the expenses for their funeral, you are eligible for $9,000 for the FEMA Funeral Fund. Now, guys, the applications opened up on Monday for this program. You are allowed up to $35,000 per household, and they have over $2 billion that has been allocated for the funeral expenses, and this was made available by the $1.9 trillion stimulus package that was signed by President Joe Biden last month. So a person may receive $9,000 for a funeral. Now this covers like the burial expenses. It doesn't cover like the food, but it will cover like programs and different things. You must have your social security number when you call to actually fill out the application. It is done by over the phone, and I think you can go to the FEMA website and get a little bit more information. It helps speed up the process if you have the deceased social security number as well, but you don't need it. Now, you must show proof of the person's legal status. Now, FEMA is specifically requesting that, hey, you're just gonna have to be on hold and be a little bit patient, because I think the first day that they opened it, they received over 1 million calls. So that just lets you know you are going to be waiting a while. The applications are via phone, but you can go on the FEMA website and get more information. And like I said, that is $9,000. And I think they also stated as well that the death certificate must state that it was COVID related. Alrighty, so moving along, the next order of business for money that you can get. This one is state specific, and it's the $600 Golden State Stimulus. Now, this was offered to 5.7 million low-income California residents. Eligibility is kind of determined when you file your 2020 tax returns, and for those that have direct deposit, they have already started receiving that, especially if you filed back in February. But if you did not file your taxes until, March, April, May, they said it can take about 45 days after you filed your taxes to receive it, and then direct deposit in 60 days if you're going to get a paper check. Now, to qualify for the Golden State Stimulus, you must file a 2020 tax return by October 15th. You must have been a California resident or lived in California for at least half of the 2020 tax year as well. You cannot be claimed on someone's taxes like as a dependent as well. And you have to be a Cal EITC recipient or an ITIN filer who made $75,000 or less. Then you must also have a taxable earned income tax credit of under $30,000. So, it's a little bit complicated over there, right? So I know you're like, girl, but I don't stay in California. Then mama, you may not qualify for this one. But if you are in California, I don't want you to miss out on those funds. That $600 is up for grab. And I'm just saying, if I was in California, I would get it. Now, we also are going to go ahead and go a little bit on the East Coast, and we're going to New York, because in New York, they have the Empire Pandemic Grant Program, where Governor Cuomo is giving $1,000 out to all of my healthcare providers, firefighters, military, those healthcare or just essential, what they're considering essential first responders. Now, this $1,000 was not made available from stimulus money, but they did have private grants and private funding that donated to this money as well. So if you had to have any out-of-pocket costs like childcare, transportation, lodging, and in order for you to perform your duties, and you are a first responder or you're essential or a healthcare worker, you can qualify for an additional $1,000. And I'll link that down below as well. So this includes if you work at a healthcare facility, if you work at a nursing home as well. It's $1,000 until the money runs out, and it does include social services as well. So guys, this is where the money resides, okay? Your girl came in here and all I wanted to do is just give you options, right? I get it. I didn't have the state of Alabama on there, but that just, it doesn't mean that there isn't money out here in other areas. A lot of time we just don't know where it's at, and that's where my job comes in to go ahead and find it for you. So that's all I have, my darling. As always, please comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Now, don't forget to go and subscribe to my new channel as well. Let me know down below, is there any programs that you know of, as well as who's giving out some money, because knowledge is power. Okay, and yeah, subscribe to my new channel, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.